Hi, it's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. Do you sometimes find that you just spend a lot of time researching things, trying to make the best decision, trying to get, the perfect choice, the perfect product to buy, the perfect thing, right? This is something that happens for a lot of my clients. A really common complaint is that people want to make a decision on something. Maybe they are trying to buy a new software or a new pair of headphones or something, and it just takes them a long time to be able to feel like they have all the information they need to be able to make the right decision. And sometimes, that's warranted, right? If we're making a move across the country or going to have another kid or something, we really want to spend a lot of time with those decisions. But sometimes, we feel like we're spending just a little bit too much time. And so I want to share with you something that is really super, super, super practical in terms of how you can be sure that you're getting the information that you need. But when you have a big purchase or a big decision to make, you don't need to be spending a ton of time. And so these people who they want to find the best, right? They're always doing the research. We tend to think of them as maximizers. They're people who are always seeking out the best. And then there are satisficers, and these are people who, they may have a high bar for their category, their the qualities that they're looking for, their criteria. But as soon as they find something that meets that, they're just going to act on it. They're not going to move forward, right? And I want to share a strategy with you that can actually help out both of these types of people. And so this is what you do. If you have a big purchase to make, maybe it's a vendor, a service, or even a product, I want you to start with figuring out what your own criteria are. So, what are the things that you actually want and need? What are the features that are required for you? Right. And this is really important because it can be so easy to get swayed by just like marketing info, right? To get swayed by bells and whistles of something that you don't even actually need. So I want you to start with like, what do you actually need? What are you trying to get out of whatever it is you're trying to buy, right? So that we can spend less time evaluating this stuff. So what do you actually want? Now you're going to make a spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. And across the top, you're just going to put each of those things that are must have features for you, right? In each cell right there. If you have other things that are not must haves, they're nice to haves, you can also put those. Just make sure they're clearly delineated. Now what you're going to do is from the sea of thousands of products or services, we need to narrow it down to a reasonable number for us to research. And so I found that the best way to do this is a kind of a twofold approach. The first thing you want to do is to email or contact or post on social media to people that just says, I am looking for X, do you have any recommendations, is there one that you love, right? So you're going to get it from people who you actually know, what they are using, or what they have tried, etc. So you'll get some recommendations there. You can also just Google like I'm sure you have like the top player in your mind. Google whatever that is versus, and then Google will nicely put a whole bunch of other products that other people are searching for, this versus that. So that's a little hack that you can use to try and get what are the top contenders. Now in this spreadsheet, now you're going to put those all along the left-hand column, right? So in each cell, you're going to have a different vendor or product or whatever it is. Now all you need to do is fill in the details, right? So you need to just figure out for each of these products or services, how do they fit into your must-have criteria? So you'll go ahead and you'll either look at the company's websites, or sometimes you can even email them your list of questions, depending on how large of a service or something this is, and you will just fill in the blanks. Now you'll have a spreadsheet that shows you the available options, the top contenders, along with where they fit in terms of your criteria that you're looking for. Now, the first thing you can do is really easily eliminate any vendor, product, et cetera, that does not meet your must-have qualifications, right? Because if they don't meet the must-haves, then you can't move forward. So you can eliminate those. And then from what's remaining, it'll be all products that meet all your must-haves. And then you'll be able to say, so which ones has these extra features that were my nice-to-haves? Or maybe is there just like a really big price differential in between two options, both of which have my must-haves and maybe some of the nice-to-haves. So it'll be a much easier to evaluate. And then you'll feel as though, you did your job, right? You did your due diligence, but you didn't spend, 6 months trying to make a decision on this. So I just want to share this simple process for evaluating things because it can be so easy to just go down these research rabbit holes and feel like you're never going to get all the information you need. And you're right, you could research forever, but we don't want to do that. We want to save ourselves some time. And so this spreadsheet method is a really great way to be sure that you have done a good job of due diligence so that you can be confident in your purchasing decisions.
Hey guys, it's Ollie's the video editor here. I just want to quickly tell you to like and subscribe because only a small percentage of our viewers are actually subscribed and it'd just be a really big help. Also, if you could drop a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm, it'd be a big help.